Welcome, everyone. Today we're drinking Parker's Heritage 11-year American whiskey. In the past, I've been a very big fan of this, and I've heard some people, I don't know, being negative about this. But what I've found with Parker's is that Parker's taught me that self-control is overrated. So let's get into it.
Wait, the whiskey or my daughter?
Both have taught me that. I've sat next to Parker in a restaurant. Justin and Carson had a wonderful dinner.
Sushi. She can demolish some sushi. That
dude,
girl.
How about that server? He made her day. It wasn't even her birthday, and it was just awesome.
She had a good time.
We'll have that. We'll talk about that in live. We got to get into this.
Uncle, yeah.
So, hey, Zach, do you want to tell us about the noses you're not getting?
To me, it smells like a rye. It's got a dill component to it. It's pretty prevalent.
Don't say that. Now you're just throwing something else out.
Yeah,
well, don't say that. You're just trying to upset us. You're going to start licorice?
Cherry?
Hey, bro. Calm down.
It smells like dill.
So,
it's kind of funny.
So this is interesting. It's like a pine forest on fire, and all the sap's just bubbling out of these trees with fresh herbs. It's just that's what it smells like. Everything's on fire with me, but
yeah.
And but then the fire's going out, punchy. And then there's a bit of a wet smoke component.
Dude, so one of the lines I was going to say, because I didn't nose this yet and I couldn't decide which one to say, there was a line where it was, when something tastes like victory and regret at the same time. That is this nose. Victory and regret. Victory, I got it, and regret that I have it.
That's good.
I love that.
I'm just talking shit.
I don't mind the nose. It feels interesting to me with all that going on.
Yeah, but that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Those are fun to see. Yeah, it's proofy. It's got a punch to it on the nose, but then it's got I don't know. It's hard to figure out. It's kind of a fun pour to nose.
In the infamous words of Zach Anderson, it's got some inchworm going on. Like it's creeping up.
It does.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm ironically where Zach said he was, where I'm not getting much on the nose, and then he rifled off like 10 notes. I'm gonna stop at I'm not getting much on the nose. Yeah. Let's see what that palate has.
Yeah, so this is an 11-year-old age statement, 122.5 proof. This cask strength, non-chill filtered. $180 is the MSRP. A portion of that goes to ALS Association in honor of Parker Beam. So that's awesome to see. We know that they use New Chart American White Oak for this, but here's the kicker. And this has got 15-year wheated bourbon. That's about 40% of the blend. 12-year 50% rye, 50% malted barley. So it's not a rye or a malt whiskey. It's a rye/malt whiskey. That's another 40% of the blend. And then the 11-year component is mellow corn, 80 corn, 12% malted barley, 8% rye. That's 20% of the blend.
It's a rialt.
I was trying to come up with the word for that. Thank you.
The whole time I literally missed every note you said after rye and malted barley. I don't know what you said. It's just a rialt.
Why you're rialt?
I was kind of surprised that the oily viscosityness of it on the palate was.
Are you though? I mean, it's a Parker's Heritage experimental. I feel like it wouldn't have viscosity
for what this one is. I didn't expect that to be like that. And it kind of delivered more on that than what I was expecting. With the mellow corn being in there and things like that, I just wasn't expecting it to be as oily and viscous as it is.
It is very oily and viscousy. I agree with you 100%. Man, we talk about sweet ryes. Saz, we had that where it was that honey rye kind of thing.
Yes.
This is literally if you took honey and poured it into the actual rye. Look at Norm. He's like, hey, talk more about it.
I have my notes here, and you're saying some stuff. So,
I mean, it literally has that viscosity of if it was syrupy. Whoa, Norm,
bro, what happened?
The secrets, bro.
Secret.
I'm glad it has that feel of God, Zach's dying. He fell off the table. It has that syrupy. It's not the it has that syrupiness of honey, Like when you mix it in something, it makes it denser, richer. That's what I'm getting. Rye honey. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is leaning like it was a honey barreled finish, but not like some honey barrel. It's like a recharred honey barrel. Yeah, it wasn't. It's not as intense. So I was like, I'm getting like some sweet pine on it, honey, but like put in some like a sweet tea, like if some black tea was sweetened with honey. That's what I'm getting. I mean, you were nailing it, Randy.
Yeah.
Zachariah.
To me, it's really I love the front of the palate. It's a sweet like caramel note with like a little bit of bacon spice, and then it kind of touches like a little bit of a corn grain in the back end for me before it goes to the finish, and then the finish is nice, warming spice level, and it's kind of like teeter tottering for me. I do find it ironic because I read the mellow corn mash bill and I was like, wait, that's the Jack Daniels mash bill.
All right. So before we get into our tasting notes, if you could do us a favor, join our Discord. It's linked down below. It is where we have these awesome conversations. Things like this happen. We're going to probably have an in-depth conversation about this. It's a polarizing pour.
Yeah.
And other things happen there. All kinds of activities. Don't need to tell you about it. Just go there and join. We have a Patreon we launched. Barrel picks, yada, yada, yada. You understand what that means. There's some really good stuff coming out. The four of us takes 4 people to do a barrel pick at a high level. Some amazing juices coming your way. Don't miss out.
Yeah.
All right. Can't believe we mentioned that in the first video and took that long to remember to mention that again, Justin.
I can start. I can start here.
Yeah. Go for it, Justin.
Man, this is such a fun, like, interesting thing to try to like sit with and kind of dissect a little bit, because it does feel like there's so much going on and it kind of changes a little bit. Love the viscosity and like the oiliness of it. The flavors are interesting. Like, I'm at a point where I don't know if I like really like it or I really dislike it. It's kind of like a weird trying to figure it out kind of a thing.
Polarizing pour. Yeah.
It is. So like I feel like I'm kind of in the middle here of like, it's like a 7. I'm at a 7 on it, where it's like, I could go a little lower or I could go a little higher from here. But at 180, I'm not upset for what you get and everything. I think it's interesting. It's a very interesting pour, and I think it's a fun one to like share and kind of sit with for a while.
Thank you. I was about to ask him, like, how much did I pay for this again?
Yeah. So, I'm with you. So when I look at the Parker's line, I've only had a few of them, and actually, like, probably my top bourbon of all time comes out of the Parker's line.
Double barrel, baby.
What's that?
Double barrel, baby.
Double barrel. I mean, but that wasn't so experimental. That was kind of not. I mean, and it's an incredible whiskey. This one is a thinker, and I'm with you, Justin. I'm torn. I'm going back and forth. 180. I think I would get this at 180, which is surprising me just because it's a thinker.
Yeah, I'm surprised by that.
Yeah, I'm really surprised by that. I think it's that. But let me just say this.
Zoom in, Norm. Zoom.
We talked about the honey already. This is like a well done honey finish, but it's not honey finish.
Yes.
So can I fake this experience on a $60 bottle? Probably. So I don't know. I'm with you, Justin. I'm a 7. I got to think about this if this is something I would purchase at that 180, but I'm a 7, even at that price.
Yeah. I think I would prefer to split it, honestly, at 180. I would like to have half a bottle and then just like sit with it and keep going.
I got half a bottle coming your way. Sounds good. Thank you.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Yeah. I would only sometimes I sip it and it really hits well, and other times I sip it and it just hits me with that like raw dry corn note. And so like I don't want to even I would be okay with splitting it, but I don't want half of it. I only want like a third of it or a fourth of it. So I'm gonna give it like a 6.3.
You said the magic word for Randy.
Yeah,
a fourth of it.
We're all gonna get a portion of this bottle.
Coming your way. So this is a hard thing when it comes to Parker's Heritage. it's an experimental, and people are like, oh, traditional this, traditional that. The whole point of this series is to try something different. I think they did a good job with this one. I think this is there's characteristics of this that it makes you, like Zach said, there's some moments where you're like, and everybody's it's a polarizing pour, because you're like, am I enjoying this? Am I not? You're mixing in some things that people don't necessarily like. I think they did a decent job towards it's a non-offensive pour, in the words of Zach. There's not much about it that offends me. I do get the corn grain that Zach is talking about. It hits you quick, but it fades, and then there's some nice lingering flavors. I like what they're doing. I just don't need to pay what I paid to have somebody experiment on my taste buds.
Yeah.
I just don't. I feel like, as Norm said it very well, I feel like there's some cheaper bottles that could achieve experimentation on my palate a lot better.
Yeah.
I'm kind of disappointed I have this. I think it's not offensive, but it's also not something I'm like, oh, I can't wait to share that and try that and whatever. So it's a weeknight winner. When it's good, it's good enough to enjoy, but when it's gone, it's gone. I mean, it's literally the definition of the 6. In this case, I'm going to go with that, even though that's all going to change. Yeah, it's a 6, flat 6 for me at the price.
Mhm.
Yeah. I get it.
Yeah.
I mean, and I started here, and I've gradually come down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was a weird pour. It was the experience I got, that honey with the rye. It was like, and then it just everything else kind of faded, and that wasn't so special anymore. And it was missing something dynamic.
That's the perfect like bar pour for me. You just get just try it.
We keep doing this. We drop the score, and then we start talking, and Justin is sitting there patiently waiting to say his line.
Yeah.
Justin,
Go ahead, Justin.
tell us about our scoring.
Oh, gosh, guys. In the description down below, we have our scoring sheet, and you know the spiel at this point. But you can rank your pours against ours and yada, yada, yada. We got links to our videos in there. They like to talk as soon as it's my part. So I can't really get my stuff out.
Then he says yada, yada, yada when we give him a chance to talk. He says yada, yada.
It's be honest at this point. People know. No, I was on this one. I was between a 6 and a 7.5, and I couldn't decide. So I just was like, okay, I'm at a 7.
No, and again, even at a 7, it's shelf worthy. And like, if somebody doesn't have a Parker's and they can get this, get it. It's going to be fun.
Yes.
An 8 is really realistically on our group as a whole. An 8 is what we're going to buy.
Yeah.
Which is why we got to change our score. But anyway, hey, if you like what we're doing, like, comment, subscribe, help us out. We're growing the channel. It's growing at a ridiculously fast pace. We probably will hit 1,000 by the end of the year, which would be amazing. We could use your help to make that happen. So help us, please, sir.
Please.
Give us a like and comment and subscribe.
I know we went a little long, but just one question for the community down below.
Yes, please.
What's your experience with Parker Heritage, and what is the best one you've had based off what you have? And I know it's a double barrel, but just go ahead and put that in the comments.
Yeah. If you don't say it's double barrel, you're wrong, and that's okay.
You're right. It's okay. We'll still heart the comment. We'll still comment on it. So
hey, the heavy chars are good too.
Thank you for commenting.
Yep.
All right, Justin, take us away. Take us out of our pain,
please.
Yeah. With that, guys, stay spirited. We'll see you on the next one.
Stay spirited, guys.
Stay spirited, everyone.
Spirited.
Interesting pour.
These glasses, though, I like this glass.
Yeah, that's nice. The booby glass
in the collection. Adam got them from the collection.
Oh, but those are the nice ones.
I like this. It did well with this pour.
Mm.
And it fit. I like the way it feels.
Some sips, I was like, 7.3, and then
I know. It just like weaves in and out.
Yeah. No, it
like
was
Randy driving through the mountains on the way to Utah.
Dude, I'm telling you, I was up here, like, guys, I was in the mid 7s, and then I just kept coming down. It was like I was expecting. Here's the honest to God truth. I thought it was going to be bad. Everybody talked about being bad, so I went into it like, oh God,
yeah.
And I was pleasantly surprised, and then I came back down.
You readjusted, I get it.
Yeah, same.
Good stuff.